Hey everyone, this is your dream and moon mantra for this upcoming lunar cycle. Tomorrow is the new moon in Pisces, and so this moon and dream mantra is something that you can use for the entire lunar cycle or for however long it feels like it resonates for you. So I'm going to share the dream and then the messages that it contained and the mantra. So last night I went to sleep and I asked Spirit to share with me what they want us to focus on for this dream and moon mantra, and this is what they shared with me. So in the dream, I was with a girlfriend and her husband, and we were at their cabin, and we were also with another group of people. They were there as well, some other friends. And my girlfriend and her husband were going to go fishing because her husband was this avid fisher all of his life. He did tours and he taught people how to fish. And we were just like, wow, that sounds really fun. Like, we would love to come fishing with you as well. And they were like, yeah, for sure. Come on, let's go. Just bring your bathing suits because we're going to swim in the river as well. So I was like, okay. So I started looking for this bikini. There was this one specific bikini that I wanted to bring with me. And so I long story short was I spent my entire dream looking for this one specific bikini. I found other bikinis and other swimsuits that would have been perfectly fine, but for some reason I was like dead set on this one bikini. And then when I woke up, I realized like everything about the dream and all the messages, and Spirit told me what I woke up with was give a person, that saying, give a person a fish, feed them for a day, teach a person to fish, feed them for a lifetime. And I was like, okay, this it's all coming together. And essentially what the messages are is like, how often do we focus on like being prepared and having our ducks in a row and having everything perfect and exactly how we want it before we take that next step, before we whatever it might be, whether it's like a goal in life or whether it's to do something. I know I personally have said so many times in my life, it's like, oh yeah, one day I'm going to do XYZ, or once this is complete, I'm going to do that, or whatever it might be. Like, we're always pushing away what it is that we want because we don't feel prepared in this moment. In my dream, there was like a million other bathing suits I could have taken with me, but I was like, no, it has to be this one. And it's like, how many times do we do that in our waking life? And ultimately, our ideas and desires to be prepared are actually distractions from the now moment and the gifts and the teachings that we are being offered, whether it's by others or by Spirit or experience, whatever. All these things, we're like missing it because we're so focused on these things to get ourselves prepared, but we miss the fact that we're already prepared. Like, we're already complete. In every moment, we have everything we need to move forward to the next now moment. And it's this idea that we're incomplete, that we're not ready, that we're not prepared, that keeps us in this state of not being prepared and not, whether it's like learning something, like in this dream. I mean, it's not necessarily about learning something, but it's just about like this flow of energy that is being stopped because we're not taking the action that we need to. And it reminded me too, I heard yesterday, this woman was talking about, she was sharing her success story, and she was talking about how she took messy action. And that really resonated. And it also really applies to this dream message and mantra, because sometimes, most of the time, we do just take messy action, and messy action is actually the action that's going to propel us forward, because sometimes we're so distracted by being prepared, we're never actually going to be prepared. It's just literally an excuse for not taking action. And so sometimes that action will feel messy, and taking that messy action is better than not taking action at all. And so there was also elements in this dream that were about sharing. This husband was going to share his wisdom and knowledge on how to fish. And I mean, look at that from like a metaphorical standpoint. It's like just the sharing of our collective wisdom, and how we stand in our own ways from tapping into that, or sharing our collective wisdom, because we all have wisdom within ourselves that we are here to share with others. Like, how are we preventing that flow because we don't feel complete, and how are we not allowing that flow in, that wisdom from others to flow in because we don't feel complete, or they don't feel complete, so they're not sharing it. Does that make sense? I hope this all makes sense. So the mantra is a really simple one, and it is, I am complete, I always have been, and I always will be. And so write this on a post-it note, write it in your journal, write it in lipstick on your mirror, so you see it, you know, morning, noon, and night, and just have that kind of permeate into you, into your being, integrate into you in a much fuller way. And before you go to bed, you can also focus on this mantra. You can literally use this mantra in any way that really feels aligned for you, that feels intuitive for you, and use it for the entire lunar cycle, or like I said, as long as it feels right. Always, with anything and everything, follow your intuition, listen to your inner guidance, and do what feels right for you. So I will put the mantra below this video as well, and jot it down and let me know if this mantra resonates with you, if it helps you, and feel free to share this with others to spread this dream and moon mantra, so we can all remember that we are complete, and that we always have been and we always will be, and there's nothing that can ever change, shift, or make us not complete. And I know for me that just feels like calming and relaxing and whole. It's like, I don't know if satisfying is the right word, because sometimes we're so focused on these other things and we feel so incomplete and feel like all over the place. And just like that reminder of being like, yeah, no, I am complete. It feels really good. So spread this message, share it with your friends, and that is it for this dream and moon mantra for the new moon in Pisces. I'm wishing you all a beautiful day wherever you are, and magical moments, and of course, awakening dreams.